With great power comes great responsibilities. If you are a star, a superstar, there are people that will come to your life for good reason, and other people will come to your life with bad intentions. You have to be careful. Watch out your surrounding. Don't trust everybody. You have to be very selective. This video is about Kylian Mbappe, world superstar, Real Madrid star, France star. And he been accused of many things in the last few weeks or so. And we're gonna start by how all this started and where are we at right now, if that makes sense. How it started and how it's going. So stay tuned until the end to understand a little bit the context behind things, because people try to jump into conclusions, but they don't know the first part of the story, if that makes sense. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. 1 second only, my friend, and it will be much appreciated. How this Kylian Mbappe situation started. See, it was a few weeks ago. He was apparently injured, and he called the national team to tell them that he's not coming to this window of international games with France. And then a few days later, he was posting some pictures in training saying that he was fit and ready to play for Real Madrid against Lille. And he played that game. He came as a sub, and everybody was asking why this guy refused to be called in the national team, and all of a sudden he's playing for Real Madrid. So it was booze in France, in Lille especially, because they couldn't get it. What's going on with Kylian Mbappe? Why are you giving priority to your club instead of your country? So that is where everything started. Now, stay tuned until the end and you will get the main point I'm trying to make here. I am cooking and it's getting ready to eat. And then after that, we had some report saying that Kylian Mbappe had already informed France national team during the last meeting, during the last international break before this one. He already told them that he did not wish to take part in international break. He spoke about it openly and France were aware of it. So it's not a new thing. It has nothing to do with his injury at Real Madrid, but apparently he already told them like, hey, I don't feel like I can continue to come to the national team. I want to focus to my team, Real Madrid. So that is not a new thing. And the French national team or the French people were not happy about that. Now, he missed this international break. He didn't play games with France. And the first game that France played, right? He was seen in Stockholm, Sweden, in a nightclub, partying. He put a mask just to hide himself, but you can see clearly that it was Kylian Mbappe. So that also didn't go good back home in France, because people are like, this guy is lying about his injuries and now he's partying in nightclubs while the national team are playing. So you know what I mean? If you are not French, you don't understand what I'm talking about. Somebody rejecting the country. That is the way the whole thing was interpreted. And from there, it fire. Everybody brings a different interpretation about the situation. People made theories and narratives. And even football players were asked, his colleagues and ex-players, all of them said the same thing. They are supporting Kylian Mbappe 100%. We see in this post here from Wesley Fofana, he said people can do whatever they want in their free time. He does what he wants, and he's talking about Kylian Mbappe. Of course, he's a great guy and a great professional. Are we making too much of it? I don't know. He's the best French player, so it's normal that it is very publicized. So it is what it is. When you are Kylian Mbappe, everything that you do, people will criticize, will push you to the edge, will make theories and narrative. But think about it. This guy is 24 years old and he's a multi-millionaire. What do you want him to do with his free time? He's gonna go to Monaco, he's gonna go to the US, he's gonna go here and there in private jet, try to enjoy his money. He's just a human being like all of us. But because he's a superstar, he's not allowed to do anything with his life on his free time. When it comes to faking injuries and rejecting his country, that is another topic, because I don't really respect anybody that disrespect the country. This is a big if here. If he lied about his injury and he said, I am going to focus on Real Madrid because I want to win the Ballon d'Or in 2025. I don't care about you, France. Listen, brother, France made you who you are today. Respect to the country. We see Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, all of them, all the superstars, they love their countries. They can't wait to go and play for their countries. But you, I don't understand why you try to take a break from the national team just to win the Ballon d'Or. And there is no guarantee that you're going to win the Ballon d'Or anyways. So that is how it started and how it's going. Now the situation just getting worse. Boom. Let me show you now. So after that, accusations start coming out. In that nightclub that people saw him when France was playing against Israel. So the Swedish police have confirmed to local media that Kylian Mbappe is the subject of complaint. I'm not gonna repeat the word here because YouTube is gonna block my video if I say what is there, but you can read yourself. He been accused of inappropriate sexual stuff to certain women. So I don't repeat the word because I'll be in trouble with YouTube. The video is gonna be blocked. Real Madrid have no doubt about the falsehood of information that Kylian Mbappe is accused of. And I'm not gonna repeat that word. You can read yourself. So basically, Real Madrid internally are supporting Mbappe by saying those accusations are false. Real Madrid haven't said anything publicly about the Mbappe situation. People kind of waiting what's gonna happen. What I can say is everybody is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. You can accuse somebody, it doesn't mean that he is or he's guilty, you know what I mean? But in today's society, when you accuse somebody of something, immediately you are guilty by the popular judgment. There will be 50-50. People who will never believe you and people who will always believe you. So when something is out like this, people will take advantage of the situation. You know, let's say people who never liked Mbappe, they want this, they want to milk this, they want to make it huge because they don't like Mbappe to begin with. So regardless of the judgment, regardless, even if he's found not guilty, it was fake news, it was some ladies trying to get money or whatever, even if it's there out, there are people who always will continue to tell you that you did it because they don't like you to begin with. Neymar Jr., he was accused of similar situation in the hotel room. He was lucky that he had his own cameras filming everything. Otherwise, Neymar today was going to be in jail. So, when you are a superstar, you don't know who is coming with a bad intention, and you have to be very, very careful. So, just because somebody accused Mbappe of doing something, it doesn't mean that he did it. Now, this is very, very interesting here. Real Madrid internally, in the backside, behind the scenes, apparently they support Mbappe, but publicly they are trying not to say much. Let me give you an example. Jude Bellingham published a picture for Adidas commercial, including Kylian Mbappe in the picture. Few minutes later, Real Madrid, the official Real Madrid club, published the same picture on their website. No Mbappe in the picture. They edited Mbappe out of the picture. You can see the two pictures here that are put on the screen. So that means that Adidas and Real Madrid don't want to associate themselves to Kylian Mbappe until he's cleaned. If that makes sense? So, publicly, there is another language. In the background, there is another language, but you can connect the dot and see that even Adidas and Real Madrid are suspicious. They don't want to, jump into defending publicly Mbappe or condemning him publicly. They just want to be very careful about what they are doing. Otherwise, it's going to backfire. So, if you connect the dot here, there is something that is happening, even if people are denying it. And I've been searching for Mbappe response on all that. All I could find is this post here that he posted like few days ago when he said fake news because some station, some news outlet back in France, RMC, published some article about Mbappe, and he said fake news about it. The article was removed from the website, but this is what Mbappe said. It's fake news. So what I can tell you, my friend, is to wait and see. And remember, everybody is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Get in the comment section down below and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.